Hello, testing mic. Hello, testing mic. Hello.
It's an announcement. Dear students, kindly mute your mobile or switch off your mobile. Okay? It should not ring during the session. Quick. Kindly be seated quickly. Students, kindly be seated quickly. Oh, oh. No, he's having some meetings, so that's why he's not coming. Uh, Prakash sir. Next to that, Abhay sir was there. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Correct. Prakash sir will be welcome. Yes, yes. Welcome, Arjus. Kindly be occupied quickly. We are going to start our program. This around whichever is not there, just cross it. Cross it. Because they are coming. I've already cut down this. Yes, then we'll tell you. Introduce and welcome ourselves. Then add a felicitate him. Then he will share his board certificate. Okay, then I'll add this here and just I'll call sir just to felicitate here. Yes, okay. Yes. Okay, that's fine.
Good morning, everyone. Distinguished guests, faculty, students, and staff. Welcome to Alliance University's Institution Innovation Council event. We are about to commence the event with traditional lamp lighting. I would like to invite the dignitaries to light the lamp and start the event. May the light of the lamp guide us towards a successful event.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता या वीणां वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा पूजिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा।
Today, we gather here to explore innovation, entrepreneurship, and the limitless possibilities in the startup world. I am Sheikh Husna, your host for today's exciting event. In a world driven by innovation and change, our university serves as a breeding ground for budding entrepreneurs, and today's event embodies our commitment to fostering innovation. Indian Institute Council is a national initiative that drives innovation and entrepreneurship in higher education. Alliance University is a leader in cultivating creativity, problem solving, and design thinking, supporting students in transforming their ideas into successful ventures. Today, we celebrate our dynamic students and faculty showcasing diverse projects and hosting a panel with esteemed entrepreneurs and investors. Thanks to all the supporters. Expect an enriching experience, explore innovation, and glimpse the future. Now, without further ado, I would like to invite Dr. S. Prakash, Dean Research at Alliance University, to give welcome address. Dr. Prakash is esteemed scholar, entrepreneur, mentor, boasting 24 years of expertise. He has been pivotal in India's educational and startup realms, spearheading initiatives like the Nehru Group of Institutions Technology Business Incubator, nurturing 150 plus student innovation projects yearly. Dr. Prakash's guidance has catalyzed pioneering student startups, advancing medical devices, and AI powered education. A luminary in academia, he graces 7 international journal boards and academic councils for Autonomous College. Applaud for our esteemed speaker for invaluable insights.
Ladies and gentlemen, prestigious attendees, esteemed faculty member and staffs, respected Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Shan sir and Dr. Ray sir, and members of IIC, and all dear students. A very good morning to one and all. It is a very immense pleasure and sense of great responsibility that I stand before you today as a Dean Research. The Entrepreneurship Mindset Forum, this event that has been eagerly anticipated our academic community. This event holds a special place in our academic calendar as it significant not just moment of gathering, but commitment to nurturing the entrepreneur spirit, fostering innovation, and promoting scholarly excellence. Allow me to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest and who gave graced occasion with their presence. Sri S.P. Serin sir, our esteemed guest, guest of honor and former director of Department of Project Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, Ahmedabad. Sri Serin, sir career and dedicated commitment and entrepreneurship have not only left in footprint of entrepreneurship and our nation, but also serve as a inspiration for countless aspiration entrepreneurship. His presence here today, an extraordinary dimension of this event. Sri Serin sir, you are the mentor, has been guiding lightning in my journey, and you are role model to so many faculty members and countless other faculty members who have earned mark on the entrepreneur journey. Your wisdom and mentorship have been transformating and spark of creativity, innovation, determination in so many individuals, even myself included. Your contribution, sharing your knowledge, experience, and expertise is a commitment to the nurturing next generation of entrepreneurship. On behalf of research and innovation, I welcome you, sir. Mr. Abhay Chepi, our Pro Vice Chancellor, welcome, sir, in absentia. Dr. Shan, sir, our Pro Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, he has played an instrumental role in shaping our academic program to equip our students with the skill they need to thrive in ever-changing world. Dr. Shan, sir, commitment extends beyond the boundary of the classroom, as he actively engaged in initiatives that encourage the student to think beyond traditional academic boundary and explore the entrepreneurial potential. Dr. Shans are dedicated to academic excellence in research and innovation, aligned with the vision to the Alliance University. He has been strong motivator of program that engaged in the entrepreneur mindset, and his support for the Entrepreneurship Mindset Forum has been instrumental in making this event reality. We are deeply grateful for his contribution towards the fostering culture of research and innovation and entrepreneurship within our university. His dedication enhancing the academic experience and creating an environment that nurture of the entrepreneur and commendable. I welcome you, sir. Dr. Ray, sir, Pro Vice Chancellor, Innovation and Incubation. He has played in a vital role in driving the mission of fostering innovation and entrepreneurship across the nation and educational institution. His vision and dedication have been instrumental in shaping the incubation program, and his guidance continues to inspire us. Welcome you, sir. Dr. Sasmita Paul, she is a convener of IIC Council. She has been driving force behind the implementation of this program. Her commitment and effort have played a significant role in bringing the IIC program to life and turning into the catalyst to the changes. Welcome you, ma'am. In addition to that, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all the dedicated students and faculty member of the Institution Innovation Council, IIC, for their tireless effort and unwavering commitment to making this program is possible. Your passion is innovation, and entrepreneurship has been the driving force behind the success of this event. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Reba ma'am, Dean, School of Computer Science, and faculty member, professor, assistant professor, and associate professor, deans of various schools and within our Alliance University for the unwavering support in making the entrepreneurship mindset in our university. Today, as we gathered to celebrate the Entrepreneurship Mindset Forum, it is essential to emphasize the significance of fostering entrepreneur spirit beyond the event in the initiative. Promoting entrepreneur is not merely about the organizing these type of program. It is a commitment to inspiring individual to think innovative, challenges, find out the problem, and driving process in the world. Entrepreneurship is about nurturing creativity and addressing the complex challenges in our society. So we are facing day to day, we are facing so many problems. So as an innovator or as a startups, how to sort out these issues? In this journey of nurturing innovation and entrepreneurship, we are fortunate to have unwavering support of Institution Innovation Council, IIC, which operate under the Ministry of Education, Government of India. In 2018, the MOU Incubation Cell launched with the IIC program in collaboration with the AICT for higher educational institution. This initiative was established with a clear mission to systematically foster the culture of innovation and creative thinking startups ecosystem within our institution. This role of IIC is instrumental in achieving the goal. This council enhance diversified community, especially in higher education institution, including faculty, students, and staffs in a wide array of innovation and entrepreneurship related activities. This includes everything from the spark of ideation, from ideation to problem solving, then development of proof of concept, embracing, design thinking, understanding intellectual property rights, and managing the project at the pre-incubation to post-incubation. The intention is to create the comprehensive environment where innovation and entrepreneurship driving force, and this exactly what our education institution needed. Here in our IIC, two of the remarkable outcome of the IIC Alliance University are what highlighting. One is IIC have lead to significant increase in the involvement of the faculty member, especially engineering, management, and law schools, and students from all the schools in innovation and entrepreneurship activity. This engagement has sparked a culture and creative thinking and problem solving within our academic community, inspiring the students to become entrepreneur thinkers who can apply for the knowledge in the real world. Secondly, through that IIC program, we have promoted the seamless integrated of academia with the business and industry sector. It has created the ecosystem where the students can explore practical application of the academia knowledge through internship, project, mentorship, resulting as a more employable and innovative workforce. So right now, we have 10 startups, early stage startups we have. Once again, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all our guests, faculty members, staffs, and most importantly, our participants in the Entrepreneurship Mindset Forum. Thank you, and I wish you all the productivity and fulfilling experience throughout this event and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your invaluable insights. Now, please join me in welcoming Dr. Sean, Pro Vice Chancellor, Alliance University, to give the presidential address. Dr. Sean is a visionary leader with over 2 decades in engineering education. His contributions extend to prestigious journal reviews and professional organizational memberships. Dr. Sean strengthens Alliance University's commitment to world-class education, research, and innovation. Please welcome him with a round of applause.
Thank you, dear. Honorable guest of the day, S.B. Sarin sir is the former director of Department of Project, Government of India on Entrepreneurship Development, Institute of India, Ahmedabad. Respected Pro VC of Innovation Incubation, Professor Ray sir. Dean of Research, Dr. Prakash, Dr. Iba, faculty colleagues, and my dear friends of the student community. I'm really happy to stand before you because today we are starting the activities or one of the activity of IIC, Innovation Council of our university. I'll just restrict my talk to only few areas. One, why entrepreneurship is important, why we have gathered over here, and what is the way forward for next 2 to 3 years of your journey with Alliance University and the vision forward. So I'd like to get some answers from you guys. How many of you want to be successful in your life? Can you put your hands up? Everyone? So what do you mean by success? And why Alliance, why you have chosen Alliance University? I think if you can sit. Right? So how Alliance University can help you in making your career or life a successful one? That's the only point of discussion that we'll be having over here. So what is the vision of Alliance University? How many of you are from MBA background? Just let me get the pulse of the audience. From MBA, business school, great, engineering school, law, okay, liberal arts, great. So we have a very diverse crowd over here, right? What is the vision of Alliance University? Can you get it from any of the students? Yeah, we are faculties and we are bound to ask some questions, right? Otherwise, you cannot call us as faculties. Anyone, can you tell me what is the vision of Alliance University? Or should I pinpoint someone? That is the best thing, right? So what is the vision of Alliance? I want to maybe the white shirt. Yeah. Why are you here with Alliance University? So he is very clear, right? Alliance University will give him opportunities to grow in his career. Great. Any other answers? I'll be picking up each and every one of you, don't worry. Creating your own work, great. Someone from this side. Next to you. Yes. You've got something to speak, right? Even if you're turning back also, I'll be calling your name only. No, backside. That girl. Yes. Next to you. What is the vision of Alliance University? The girl next, who is turning to there? Can you call the girl at your back? Third row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th seat. Yes. You only. Can you stand up, please? No, in front of you. Yeah. In the classes, you cannot hide, my dear. Tell me what is the vision of Alliance University, or tell me why you are here with Alliance University. Hope my question is clear to you, right? Can you stand up and give me an answer? Otherwise, I think you should be out of this hall immediately. That's the vision of Alliance University. You're from which school? Business school. So creating sustainable environment for learning. So why do you want to join Alliance University? Or why have you joined Alliance University? What kind of opportunities? What kind of growth? Like? You're on the point. Okay, I'll take it from some others. Someone from this side? So what are the career opportunities available for the students with Alliance University? Yes. Connecting the students and faculty for what? Great innovation. Any other answers? I'll tell you the vision of Alliance University. At least when we are going out of this particular hall, I want you guys to remember the vision of Alliance University. Why Alliance University is existing in Bangalore, or why the government has given permission to start an institution over here is to give you a sustainable environment for learning. I accept that. But overall, the purpose of existence of Alliance University is to transform the life of people in the society. Agreed or not? So in last 25 years, we have got close to 30,000 alumni who are successful, who are leading some organizations, who are the general managers over there, who are leading some organizations with at the level of CHROs, CXOs, project managers. They are working at different levels. And the family is also growing with Alliance, right? Yes or no? So the career opportunities that are available in front of the students of Alliance University here, one of course is campus placements. Do you agree with that or not? MBA students here already started with the corporate mentorship program, right? Yes? How many of your friends who are in other universities are having this opportunity? Right? So we have already started with the corporate mentorship program and they are coming over here and they are giving you the valuable feedback. These are the people who are going to conduct the interview with you maybe after 1 year down the line. For other people, it will start because I think you are in the initial stages of your career. And second one is research. Your faculty image is in your faculty profile, right? So I don't know how many of you are aligned with your faculties for doing research. The third opportunity that is available in front of you is aligning with your faculties and looking for higher studies. And we have an Office of International Relations where we tie up with universities across the globe, where we are trying to create the pathway programs, and we have got semester abroad program, semester exchange program. So that's the third opportunity for you, going for your higher studies. The fourth opportunity is what we are going to discuss about today. So we focus only on 4 outcomes. One is giving a corporate placement in the corporates, motivating you for higher studies, aligning yourself for research. And the fourth one is, which is very much important, and that's what we are here today. We are here today to discuss about this entrepreneurial mindset. Why entrepreneurship is important for India? If you look at the growth which India has got, always we cherish the success of lot of our entrepreneurs, right? Can you name me some 3 or 4 entrepreneurs who are successful in India? Nigel Kamath, Tata Group, Reliance Group, now Adani Group. They are a huge list, right? We always take pride in saying that most of the automobile companies are now being owned by Tata Group, right? Most of steel manufacturing companies are being owned by Indian entrepreneurs. And that creates opportunity for us to create some employment. And look at the software world. We are in the Silicon Valley of India, right? Infosys, TCS, Wipro, HCL, founded by Indian origin people, and they are ruling the software market across the globe. And look at the CEOs who are leading this organization. They are also from India. And look at the level of opportunities or employment these people have created in the last 20, 30 years. And maybe after 2015, Indian government has focused more towards startups or make in India product, right? And the success, the iPhones that we are using now are being rolled out from Chennai plant. Semiconductor manufacturing is going to start from India very soon, mostly from Gujarat, where maybe Sarin sir will be talking more about those things. Entrepreneurship mindset is to be inculcated into the students when they are in the campus, because the nation has to grow. The government of India has given permission for Alliance University to exist in this part of this country only because of one thing. We have to be the social transformers. If Tata Group, Reliance Group, TCS, HCL, Wipro, etc. has transformed millions of lives in this country, that's because of the entrepreneurial mindset those people had. So we as faculties, we as deans, or your mentors are supposed to inculcate the entrepreneurial mindset with you, ignite that, and take you out of your classroom and make you successful entrepreneurs. With that idea only, we have floated this technology business incubator, which you will be finding it more operational within next 3-4 months down the line. We have started the discussions. We are having a lot of collaboration. We want students to come forward. I'll give you one example and I'll stop my speech at this point. Without naming the chain of this chai or the person who did it. There are one student who was not able to pay the fees, one girl student. She went to the chancellor to ask for some rebate in the fees. The chancellor gave her 100 rupees and told that, go out and try to double this money and come to me at the end of the day. She went out, got a packet of milk, went to her hostel, made into tea And today she is running the successful teacher in India. And that started from Bangalore. Right? So entrepreneurship will depend upon the mindset. If you say that you want to be successful, there is one mindset that you have to develop. You have to take the risk. You have to come to Alliance University by taking huge risk, right? Think the Alliance University will give you some hope for your future. That hope will be fulfilled only if you are ready to work with the faculties and align yourself with the vision of Alliance University. What is the vision of Alliance University? To transform the society. How? Create opportunities for your job, create opportunities for your research, create opportunity for your higher studies in abroad or in India. And fourth one is the most important that we are here today is creating an entrepreneurial mindset, right? This is highly required for India to sustain. And today we are standing in a place where Israel and Palestine are fighting a lot, right? For the land. How many of you know about Israel? When was Israel formed? When was Israel formed? 1948, maybe 1 year after India's independence, right? How many of the Nobel laureates are from Israel? How many of you are using Hindustan Liver products? The moment we say Hindustan Liver, we think that it's from. Most of the products that we are using are coming from Israel. On a small strip of land, is completely desert. It is agriculturally most advanced country. It's on the highest products, and most number of Nobel prizes are going to that country. Why? Why? Because they have to sustain. Necessity is the mother of invention. If there is a need, we will invent it. If Israel is sustaining today, that's because of the strong willpower of the people. Before 1948, if you go to the history and read, they were throughout the world, scattered throughout the world. They never had a country to exist. And most people were murdered across the world, actually, during the World War I and II. Look at the history. And then they had the willpower to fight back. And necessity is always the mother of invention. If you think that if you are put up in the situation, definitely you will come up, and don't give away. Don't give up. Fight. Coordinate with your fellow team members. Talk to your faculties. Talk to your PVC for innovation incubation. Talk to your dean research, and find how my idea can be translated into an startup. And then how can I grow the startup? There are a lot of schemes which are available with Government of India. But we want people's ideas to come forward. Ideas will develop only when you open up and speak and discuss with the students or your colleagues or your faculties. Last point. One of the basic difficulty which I find with the present generation is sometimes we feel that we have got a very great idea. If I share this idea, someone will steal it or copy it. No one can do that. Trust me, no one can do that. If you keep the idea within you, you may not be able to grow. The moment you start discussing it with the right persons, have an NDA agreement, I don't mind. Have a non-disclosure agreement signed with both the parties before discussion. But discuss, build a team, and move forward. Have a successful career ahead. And today I hear that many people who wanted to attend this seminar were not able to get entry into this hall. So this shows that we need to have an bigger. You are some of the blessed people today. Maybe when we move out of this particular hall at the end of this seminar workshop by 12:30 or 1 p.m., I'm expecting at least 1% of this crowd to come back and say that I have got this idea. This is my team. I want to take it forward. We are there to support you financially, with space, and also with all the mentoring support that is possible within Alliance University and within this country also. Once again, I'd like to thank the IIC, Dean Research, and PVC Innovation Incubation for taking this initiative. The one appeal to IIC faculty members, next year, when the IIC star ratings are being announced, we should get, I think now the highest star is 4. We should be able to get the 4-star rating. Innovation, sustainability should be the keywords that should be built up into our thought process on a daily basis. When you submit an assignment, see what kind of innovation I can do over there. When you talk with the faculty or with your friends, I can give a lot of examples from Alliance University, but due to lack of time, I'm cutting short over here. Students discuss in the park. Students discuss when they are in the coffee shop. But why those ideas are not coming to reality? That's because you are not reaching the right channel. So this is the right channel for you. Talk with the IIC mentors. IIC students also be active over here. Talk to your students. If they have some idea, bring them forward. We will support you financially and also all the mentoring support that is being required will be given to you, because we want to see startups coming up from Alliance University and leading successful ventures after 5 years, 6 years down the line. Together, we will grow. Thank you so much for coming, and thanks to all the organizers. Once again, I'd like to thank Sareen sir for coming over here and blessing us. Thanks for your time, sir. Together, we'll see how we can generate an ecosystem which is sustainable. Thanks for your words, and God bless you all.
Thank you, sir, for your great interaction and insights. Now I would invite Dr. Sean, sir, and Prakash, sir, to felicitate our chief guest, Dr. S.B. Sareen, sir, as well as Ray Titus, sir. Now, I would take the pleasure of inviting Dr. Shashmita Bal, convener of Institution Innovation Council and associate professor at Alliance University. Dr. Shashmita Bal is a distinguished expert in mechanical engineering with a PhD from KIIT. Her research in microfluids and spray engineering cooling has made significant strides. An accomplished educator, she has guided numerous projects and published extensively. Please welcome Dr. Bal, an invaluable contributor to our academic community.
Thank you, Husner. I am excited to introduce our today's chief guest, Sri S.B. Sareen, who is a textile technologist, management professional, educator, and trainer in entrepreneurship with more than 45 years of experience in industry, consultancy, academia, and training at national and international levels. His primary domains of expertise are entrepreneurship training for new enterprise creation, fostering entrepreneurship in academic institutions of higher learning, faculty development program, capacity building programs for resource persons in the field of entrepreneurship. At Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, EDII, Ahmedabad, he worked as the director of one of the core departments, that is Department of Projects. In addition to this, he has also been the project director of several developmental projects. He has also worked as director, Center for Advancing and Launching Enterprises, CRADL, Technology Business Incubator, set up at EDII under NSTEDB, DST, Government of India, New Delhi. Widely traveled, he has worked in various countries, namely USA, Japan, Netherlands, Vietnam, and many more. His association with multinational organizations has been extensive. As country director Sudan under the Inter-Regional Investment Promotion Program of UNIDO, his contribution has been notably recognized. While his research work has substantially contributed to the creation of knowledge, his efforts towards broad-basing science and technology entrepreneurship have earned a great recognition. He is associated as member of the Advisory Committee of State S&T Councils of Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, New Delhi, member of the core group on state S&T program related to location-specific research and technology development, demonstration, LSR and TDD, Government of India, member of the CBAC constituted Joint Working Group on Entrepreneurship, member of the Advisory Board of DST sponsored New Generation IEDCs established at 26 academic institutions located in 13 states. He is associated with IIT Guwahati, IIT Allahabad, SRM Institute of Science and Technology Chennai, Nehru Group of Institutions, and many more. Today, Sri S.B. Sareen will be sharing his insights on how we can create a more sustainable future through innovation and collaboration. Get ready to be inspired, challenged, and empowered to take action. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Sri S.B. Sareen.
Respected Dr. Shan, Dr. Ray Tetes, Dr. Susmita Bal, Dr. S. Prakash, Deans, Head of the Departments, faculty colleagues, and dear students. I'm so glad to be here at this university today for a variety of reasons. One, the university is so beautiful, so green, so clean. The moment I entered, I was amazed the kind of setup this university has. So thank you so much for keeping this university so green and so clean, maintained very well. I must say that the kind of setup you have, it is different than many other academic institutions and universities we have in the country. Second reason is the event being organized by Alliance University, the entrepreneurship, the entrepreneurial mindset, which is the core area of my expertise, very close to my heart, because 40 years I've been teaching, training, preaching entrepreneurship, and try to motivate hundreds and thousands of students to join this mainstream. And the third reason is also the beautiful, wonderful, very proactive, the team you have at this university. In fact, I've met for the first time as far as Dr. Shan is concerned, but that small little discussions for about half an hour yesterday evening and today morning, that has given me a lot of insight how proactive he is as far as growth of this university is concerned. Taking entrepreneurship from one level to another level is concerned, the entire team, because it shows the commitment of the management, it shows the commitment of the top person who's there, who is responsible for, introducing new courses and helping students taking up the right kind of, making the right kind of career choices. Sir, thank you so very much. And also, I'm so glad that, Dr. Prakash, I know him for the last more than 10 years. Earlier, he was with the Nehru Group of Institutions. And, the kind of commitment, kind of passion, kind of dedication as an academician, as an academic professional he has. I don't have to say much about him because when he was with the Nehru Group of Institutions, I think our first interaction with Nehru Group of Institutions way back in 2013-14, entrepreneurship related programs. One program was given, entrepreneurship awareness program. At that time, it was just 3 days program, 13,500. One program they started, and the kind of results, kind of commitment, kind of dedication they shown. Then after year-on-year basis, the grant, Department of Science and Technology, 50 to 60 lakhs. I repeat, 50 to 60 lakhs every year. And the total grant, if we talk about 24 crores of rupees given to Nehru Group of Institutions for organizing programs, setting up new gen IDC, setting up technology business incubators. So therefore, I'm so happy that now, see, like when we talk about promoting entrepreneurship in this university for the benefit of our students, things are in safer hands because he's a person who understands what is to be done. So I'm so glad. Well, coming back as far as today's agenda is concerned, though I'll be speaking, like at length as far as the workshop is concerned, what all is entrepreneurship, why we need to, like we as the students, why we need to think about becoming entrepreneurs, what are the benefits, what are the charms, why a lot of focus is being given, like to promote and strengthen entrepreneurship within the country. So I'll talk at length, but here, some of the highlights that why entrepreneurship is important. See, like today, when we talk about the government point of view, when we talk about the point of view of many of the academic institutions, entrepreneurship is giving a lot of focus is being given on entrepreneurship. As academic institutions, if we are into entrepreneurship, it helps us in variety of ways. Like it helped me improving my rank as far as my institution is concerned, because like there are the added advantages. Students, if they become entrepreneurs, they not only like they prove themselves, they also become the society start talking about, well, this person, this successful entrepreneur is alumni of this and this institution, this and this university. There are great advantages, and I think, you see, like this is the right time. This is the right time to start thinking about entrepreneurship and joining the mainstream as far as business is concerned. Because see, like all said and done, why entrepreneurship? Why a lot of focus is being given on entrepreneurship by the government at all levels? We talk about the government of India or we talk about the state governments. A lot of initiatives have been undertaken by various governments. Like there are certain schemes initiated by the government of India. There are many schemes, projects, programs initiated by the respective state governments as well. See, for example, when we talk about schemes announced in the recent past as well as popularizing entrepreneurship amongst students communities are concerned, you see, like we talk about the early stage funding, which is available for the students. Like, like as a students, we want to become entrepreneurs. We have a lot of ideas in our mind, but we are looking for funding assistance. We go to bank, probably bank may not help us at that particular stage because yet we have not proved much as far as our ideas are concerned. So the early stage of funding is available. I want to play with my ideas. I want to experiment, like my ideas. I'm vague. I'm not very clear as far as, whether this idea will be workable or not, profitable or not. So I'm in confusion. But government says that, all right, if you have your ideas, come to us. We give you the funding assistance because there are mechanisms available. There are mechanisms available. For example, you must have heard about the TBIs. TBIs is nothing but the technology business incubators. Okay, so there are TBIs available. There are IDCs available. There are new gen IDCs, as new generation innovation and entrepreneurship development centers. Now, these are the kind of mechanisms introduced by not one ministry, but different kind of ministries. See, like the funds are given to academic institutions for setting up these kind of mechanisms for important ministries like Department of Science and Technology, which is Ministry of Science and Technology. Now, the Ministry of Science and Technology, now their focus is, on engineering, the students having engineering background, technical backgrounds, because when we are studying engineering programs, now we all work on projects. Now, why these projects remain on the shelf? Once we are out of the university, we have degrees in our hand, and if we can take those ideas further, so that will help the institutions, individuals, government, society, everyone, because academic institutions, you see, like the right kind of talent is there. Today's youth are very different. Today's youth, like I'm talking about all of you, maybe 20 years before, the kind of understanding we used to have, it's very different now, because you have access to all kind of technological benefits and advantages available not only within the country, but at the global level as well. But what we need is, we need a passion, we need commitment, we need dedication. We need, as Dr. Shan, he was talking about, entrepreneurship is nothing but a right kind of mindset. So that mindset we need to take it, we need to make it up that, yes, if others can do, why can't I? Sir was talking about, he had given few examples of some of the successful entrepreneurs in the country. Like he talked about Adani, he talked about Ambani, he talked about Mittals, he talked about few other entrepreneurs as well. Now let us look at, the success history or the growth trajectory of these successful entrepreneurs. They started way back as far as their entrepreneurial journey is concerned, whether it is Adani's or Ambani's or Sunil Bharti Mittals. See, they were never into business. When they started their career, they were never into, none of them, were into business. If I share with you, like the Gautam Adani, sometime back, about 8 months before, he was the second richest person in the world. You must have read in the media, second richest person in the world. But before he started his business, he was doing a very small job, petty job, in Bombay. Bombay, you have so many near Surat and Bombay, the diamond industries. And he was working as a diamond sorter, SORTER, a very small job, because, before the diamonds start getting processed, it's in the raw form. It's in the raw form. So the first level is sort it out, big size, small size, medium size, smaller. So he was just doing that. Think about this person, no business background, no business knowledge, no business experience, doing a very, very small job, petty job, diamond sorter, and getting a few hundred rupees, in a month. And that person has become second richest person in the world. No joke. What is that? That is entrepreneurship. That is mindset. This is not something for me. I need to do something else. Okay, so is the case with Ambani's, Dhirubhai Ambani. Dhirubhai Ambani, what he was doing earlier, working on a petrol pump, Eden, check, his growth trajectory as far as the Google is concerned. So he was not having, any business, no financial power, no information, no knowledge, no experience, but the dedication and passion. I want to become a successful person. See, he asked you a question. How many of you want to become a successful person? So everyone raised the hand that, yes, we want to become a successful person. Very good. So that idea of becoming a successful person is very important. That we must have, that's the aim, that is the target. We must be a target-oriented individuals. But I think if we need to become successful, any of the profession, whether it is a business, whether it is research, whether it is academics, whatever profession we choose for ourselves, I think we as a student, three things are very important. Three things are very important. If we want to become successful and if we want to become different than others, which are those three things? What we say is that number one is the skill, and the second is the speed, and the third is the scale. Skill, speed, and scale. Okay, if these are three things, if we can imbibe in ourselves, no one can stop you becoming different than others. Okay, now skill in the sense that I want to become entrepreneur, I want to set up a business, I must acquire some managerial skills before I venture into, because that helps me setting up my business well, manage my business well. Okay, and then the skills I have acquired, but if I acquire skills, maybe, over a period of 5 years, probably that will not help me, because the things are changing very fast nowadays. The technology is such a way, every day things are different. So if I take a lot of time in acquiring the skills, to become a different in the given profession, because there are many others. See, today is the time that everyone is running. Everyone is running. And if I start keeping walking, maybe those who are running, they will come, they will push me and they will move ahead. So I'll be nowhere. So that speed must be there. So the skill, speed, that means, like whatever you want to do it fast. Don't take a lot of time. Okay, so you need to prepare yourself. And the third is scale it up. Once you are into that profession, once the skills are acquired, whatever decision you have taken, you have started implementing. No, you don't have to remain there. You have to scale it up. You have to, you must, go to from one level to another level. So these three things are very important, and that will help you. Because you see, you can become different. You can become achievers. You can become successful. You must have heard about one very important, very well-known author, Shiv Khera. How many of you have heard about Shiv Khera? How many of you? No, faculty, yes, I know. The students I'm talking about, Shiv Khera. Shiv Khera is one of the most popular motivational guru we have in the country. He has authored so many books. And one book, which is very important, and the title of that book is, can anyone tell me? You Can Win. You Can Win. And that book, You Can Win, what is the punchline? There is a quote given on the front page. Can anyone remember what is the punchline? What is the quote? Winners do not do different things. Winners do not do different things, but they do things differently. See, that means whatever profession you are in, whatever decision you take, whatever target you have for yourself, try to act differently. Don't follow others, because if I start to follow others, that means someone is a leader. I'm following my leader. And if I keep on following others, I always remain a follower. You need to become a leader. You need to become a leader. And how do you become a leader? If you start doing things differently. See, it may not be possible for me to all of a sudden start doing things which others have not done so far. So that means different things. Not possible. But maybe there are activities, there are initiatives, there are, the business opportunities which are being done by others, but how I can add value to whatever is available. That's also, you see, like the innovation. When we talk about innovation is not something, I start doing or I start producing something which is not existing, which is not in the market. It's not, that's not only the innovation. The innovation is also, like when we talk about the process innovation. Something is already being done, but let me see that how differently I can do this. I can make this product, the process innovation. Okay. Or the product innovation. The product is already available in the market, but how I can innovate, make a better product than what is available. Okay. So the product innovation, process innovation, marketing innovations. So we need to start thinking about on those lines. See, like when we say that, all the successful entrepreneurs, when they started, maybe 60s, 70s, when they started with small. And I always say that when they started, they did not have access to right kind of education. Look at the history of Dhirubhai Ambani. Not even class 10 pass, Dhirubhai Ambani. And he has created industrial empire in the country. Okay, Mukesh Ambani. All right. So you know that, what are his financial standings. Okay. Now, Gautam Adani, or even if you have heard about the detergent man, Mr. Karsanbhai Patel, or even if you talk about the Sunil Bharti Mittal, the Airtel founder, you talk about Brijmohan Lal Munjal, the Hero Honda group founder. See, when they started with very small. But at that time, when they started 50s and 60s, They did not have right kind of education. They did not have mentoring support. They did not have the support of incubation. They did not have, like the benefits of having early stage funding. They did not have, the benefits of many schemes what government has announced today, like today, which is available. So my point is, without all these schemes and benefits and opportunities and the resources and the faculty support and the mentoring, if they have become successful, why can't we? So probably I would say that we are better off, we are better placed. Because now it's not that time they wanted to become entrepreneur. Today, the system wants you to become entrepreneur. When I say system, that means that means the government, that means the policy makers, that means the development institutions, that means, the academic institutions. And that is a reason that all kind of mechanisms are being established, introduced in academic institutions. IIC, for example. So what is IIC? IIC mandate is startup, like promote entrepreneurship, change the mindset as far as the students are concerned. Okay. So now the system wants you to become entrepreneurs. So it's a win-win situation. Earlier, at that time, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, entrepreneurs were having very difficult time. And today, like you say, I would say that if your plans are right, reports, the business plans are favorable, idea is good, idea is exciting, all kind of financial assistance is available for you. Earlier, only the traditional mechanism, you go to financial institutions, you go to bank, you get the loan. That was also very difficult. But today, in addition to the traditional mechanism of getting financial assistance, now there are, like the funding assistance available. Venture capitalists, you must have heard about venture. There are people who are ready to invest in your business. Venture capitalist, private venture capitalist, as well as the government promoted venture capitalists. They don't give you loan, they invest money. So that means, like that interest burden is never there. If your business becomes successful, they also get the benefit, you also get the benefit. Okay. We talk about angel investors. It's a similar thing. Angel investors, they give you money. Hey, come on, your idea is good. You must have, seen this Shark Tanks. Have you? Shark Tanks. So they're the investors. You discuss your ideas with them. Sir was talking about. Don't think that, like if you share your ideas with others, they will steal your idea and you will left behind and they will move further. No, not at all. See, today we are talking about, it's an age of technology. What is not available on Google? Tell me. Everything is available on Google. All kind of project processes, products and manufacturing, whatnot. Everything is available. Simply you have to type. Okay, how to make an atom bomb? Probably the recipe will be there. How to make, like the good biscuits, bakeries, tomato ketchup, the recipe is there. Everything is there. But still, everyone has not become successful entrepreneur. Because to become successful entrepreneur or to become a different person, you need to have two kind of skills, skill sets. One is the hard skills which you acquire as far as part of your academic courses are concerned. Okay, you are engineering student, you learn all about engineering, the hard skill has been acquired. To become successful, to become different, to become winner, hard skill is one part. Second part is the soft skills as well. Now, soft skills, which are, which is your inner self, your passion, your dedication, your mindset, the self-confidence or the risk-taking abilities, or, like looking upon the opportunities and acting upon the opportunities. There are many soft skills which are not taught at any of the universities. Where like individuals, they think about themselves, they analyze that, what do I need to become successful? So therefore, what I say that today is the right kind of opportunity we need to encash upon as far as today's the benefits which are available. And again, I would say that though I'll speak at length, as I said earlier, why we need to think about becoming entrepreneurs. See, like today's youth, as I said, that are very different. There are a lot of charms, a lot of benefits of becoming entrepreneurs. So like if we become entrepreneurs, number one, see like where are the job opportunities? Tell me. if you look at the statistics, every year close to 2 million students, I'm talking about 20 lakh across the country, 2 million students, they come to the job market with the degree diplomas in their hand. We talk about the engineering, commerce, management, architect, all kind of, about 2 million students. And many are already there in the market looking for the job, and 2 millions get added every year. Where are the job opportunities? Job opportunities are not there. And I don't want to remain a jobless for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years. I don't want to. So job opportunities are not there. So the option is, instead of looking for wage employment, can I become self-employed? Can I become entrepreneur? Not only I start looking after myself, I also create job opportunities for a couple of others who are looking for a job, who cannot become entrepreneur, because all said and done, everyone cannot become entrepreneur, because you need to have a different skill sets to become entrepreneur. So the job opportunities are not are not there. So instead of wasting my time, why don't I start thinking about becoming entrepreneur from the day one, so that by the time I am out of my university degree, I've cleared everything, and from the day one, I start working on it, because the facilities are available, loans are available, funds are available, mentoring is available. So I get the benefit and then start moving ahead. Why you should become entrepreneurs? Because if you are looking for a job, you get the job. Now, at all levels, you have to compete with others. At all levels. Even to get a job, it's not that only you are alone. As far as that job opportunity is concerned, there are thousands and thousands of, the persons looking for that job, and one person get that job. So you are competing with others. And even once you get the job, to promote further, to get promoted further, there are seniors, and then you need to prove yourself and so many things. So you need to compete as far as survival part is concerned, moving ahead is concerned in job. In business, you have to compete with yourself. How best you can do. Today I'm doing something, how I can add value as far as my business setup is concerned, how I can increase production, how I can expand my business, like the scenario. So we need to compete with ourselves. Also in business, no retirement. You are in job by the time you become 58 or 60 or 65, it all depends. Sorry, thank you very much for providing the services. Bye-bye, goodbye, so golden handshake. But in business, it all depends upon you, how long you continue. So that entrepreneurs, they never get retired. They never get retired. So no retirement. Also, I would say that, see, you become, if I am in business, if you become entrepreneur, like you get into the startups, you become net contributor to the society. You become net contributor to the society rather than a net beneficiary. See, beneficiary, there are people, free rice, free chawal, free dal, free electricity, free power, subsidies, this, that, everything. So they are the direct beneficiaries. But entrepreneurs, they are the net contributor. You contribute to the economic development of this country. The economic growth of this country. See, like when we are talking about the economic growth and economic development, see, like we all know that, what the country has set the target. What is the target? The government wants is the 5 trillion US economy, right? The 5 trillion US economy, maybe by next 3 or 4 years. Next 3 or 4 years, we will achieve that. Okay, so now, and also that is one. And today, you see, like as far as our India is concerned, we are the 5th largest economy in the world. India is the 5th largest economy in the world. And we want to very soon, if everything goes right, very soon, India will become the 3rd largest economy in the world. Now, how we will achieve this? How we will achieve this? See, like if we need to achieve that double-digit growth, if we need to become 3rd largest economy, or if we need to become the 5 trillion economy, what is important? important is the business. Important is entrepreneurship. Because business is what is contribute to the economic development. See, the economic growth is directly related with the industrial growth. If industry is there, economic growth will scale up. If industry businesses are not there, economic growth will not be that scaled up. So we need to contribute as far as the growth of this economic growth of this country is concerned. In between, sir has just asked you a question. I think he was talking about independence. Country got independence in 1947, right? Can you tell me that, you see, 1947, India got independence. That was political independence, right? Political independence from British to our own people, our own rule. Fine. When we got the economic independence, can anyone tell me? Student side, economic independence? 1991, very good, wonderful. This country started economic reforms in 1991. Okay, I can tell you because I'm 65, the kind of scenes I have seen as far as the India is concerned, I'll speak about it when we start the workshop, just to help you understand how India has grown, this transformation. India was known as a poor country. Today, like very proudly, with a lot of proud and pride, we say that we are a citizen of India, because as they have proven themselves how it has been done. So it's all, and the entrepreneurship has played very, very important role as far as growth of the country is concerned. And startups, entrepreneurship is very important. Government is encouraging large number of students to start thinking about entrepreneurs. Just to give you some statistics before I take my seat, just 10 years before 2014, how many startups were there in the country? Any idea? 2014? How many startups were there? Startups means, all by students, the first time, universities, academic institutions. Check the record, check on Google. India had only 350 startups, 2014. Over a period of this 9 years or 10 years, because we are yet to complete 10 years, 2014 to 2024, 9 years, from 350, it is 90,000 plus. 90,000 plus, no joke. It's close to 1 lakh of startups we have in the country. Okay, and it has happened mainly because of the mentoring initiatives by the government, initiatives taken by the academic institutions. So if that is a scenario, that means entrepreneurship helps you growing because of the system. You are not alone, right? So earlier we never heard about unicorn. Okay, now today there are 100 unicorns available in the country. And what the target is set for is by 2025, which is not very far, just 2 years down the line. So the target is to have 250 unicorns and 200,000 startups. 200,000 startups. That means the targets are there, the priorities are there. So we must take the advantage and benefit of this right kind of opportunity. I can tell you, you are not alone. The entire system is behind you, but the initiative must be taken by an individual. Government or deans or professors or head of the departments or the chief of IIC will not come to my doorstep. Hey, come on, here is, 5 lakh rupees, take 5 lakh of rupees and start doing something. Initiative must be from your side. It is something like that. You can take the horse to the pond. You cannot force the horse to drink water. That must be come from the within, with the self. So I'm sure that the kind of initiatives taken by the government as well as your own university, I'm sure you will take the advantage and the benefit of the entire ecosystem, because ecosystem is very powerful now. There's no dearth of business opportunities. The entire globe is yours. So only thing is that we need to take the right kind of decision, and we need to prove ourselves that if others can do well, I can also. That sort of self-confidence I must have and start proceeding further. Thank you very much, sir, for inviting me here. It's a really, like I'm so happy, I'm delighted that I'm at the right place. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thanks a lot, sir. That was very valuable. Now I would invite Dr. Ray Titus, Pro Vice Chancellor of Incubation and Innovation. Dr. Titus is a certified Six Sigma Green Belt and the founder of Dabit Lab, a renowned digital habits research lab. Recognized as consumer lifestyle expert by the Economic Times, he is a sought-after speaker and a consultant shaping both academia and industry with his expertise. I would like to invite him to give the word of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. This was the year 2021. We were having the second wave of the pandemic. There were these two 19-year-old kids cooped up in an apartment in Mumbai. I don't know if you can guess the names of these two guys. They were just 19 years old. They were in an apartment. Just like all of us were shut inside apartments, inside homes because of the second wave of the pandemic, these guys were too. Now, these guys were facing a problem that young people always face. And that is, they had this tendency to want to snack every 30 minutes, every 45 minutes. And there wasn't enough of food around for them to snack because they had to order it. Yeah, during the second wave of the pandemic, orders were flowing. Quick commerce or grocery commerce companies were delivering groceries at home, but they were delivering generally within a period of something like 48 hours. And that's when these two guys thought, what if we could get groceries in under an hour's time? 19-year-old kids had dropped out of Stanford, cooped up in an apartment in Mumbai, said, hey, we want to get groceries under 1 hour. And so they decided to solve that problem. The problem of not getting groceries within an hour because they wanted a snack every 30 minutes. You see, entrepreneurship always starts with people looking at a problem and seizing an opportunity that's hidden in that problem. That's the starting point to entrepreneurship. These two kids, 19 years old, looked at that problem and said, this is an opportunity for us to solve this problem. Today, that company is worth $1.4 billion. Company started in 2021. That company serves 120 orders every minute in India across 10 cities. They're operational in 10 cities, 120 orders every minute. The net worth of both of these guys is 1,200 crores. Why? Because they saw a problem and they said, hey, this is not a problem. This is an opportunity for us to solve it. Step number one. Step number two, they decided to solve the problem by building a solution. Building a product ultimately is building a solution to a problem. And today that product originally was called Kirana Cart. Today that product is called Zepto. In fact, when they started delivering groceries, they found that the stickiness with that particular product, which is the Zepto app, came from people who got groceries within a period of 10 minutes time. And so they pivoted the model and they said, it's not 45 minutes that we will, give groceries to our customers. We'll do it in 10 minutes. They pivoted and decided to take up a positioning of 10 minutes delivery by building a solution, including what are called micro-fulfillment stores. Across these, they started, of course, with a few cities. They started with Mumbai first, of course. They set up what are called dark stores, started delivering groceries, used the power of technology and data to figure out as to what should be stocked. You see, they found out that the difficult part of delivering groceries is not the delivery part. It's about the packing part. Once you get an order, how quickly can you pack and put it out of the door so it can reach somebody? They decided that the kilometer area, the perimeter area that they will support is going to be 8 to 10 kilometers. Because if you support 8 to 10 kilometers with one dark store, you can deliver within 10 minutes. They built a solution to that problem. Step number two. They saw a problem. They said it's an opportunity. They said to solve that problem, we will build a product. We will build a solution, which was Zepto. And finally, what did they do? The third part is scale it up. That's where most entrepreneurs fail. They can't scale. They can't what is called cross the chasm. Jeffrey Moore created this concept called crossing the chasm. Most startups, in fact, I'll tell you what the failure rate of startups is, and I hope this doesn't bother you too much. The failure rate of startups is actually 99.6%, at least in the SaaS space. The number of companies that reach a revenue of 50 million in the SaaS space is 0%. The number of companies that reach a revenue of 10 million is 99.6%. That's 99.4% of startups actually fail. Why? Because they can't scale. They can build a product, they can get the early adopters, but they can't get what is called the early majority and the late majority and the laggards. That's 94% of your target audience. They can't get that 94% because they fall into what is called the chasm. Jeffrey Moore created this concept of the chasm. What did Zepto do? They scaled up. Today, they're in 10 cities, 120 orders per minute, and they're only getting better. Yep, this is true not just for Zepto. This is true for Travis Kalanick and Garrett Camp, who could not get a taxi, so they built Uber. Or Drew Houston, who forgot a pen drive and so could not have his files in a place that he wanted and built a product called Dropbox. It's about this guy called Ritesh Agarwal, who was 19, who was backpacking across India and wanted to get budget hotels, good quality budget hotels, could not get it, and therefore built Oyo. Today it's called On Your Own. What do I want to end with as I go ahead to thank our wonderful Sareen sir here? Every time you see a problem, there's an opportunity hidden in it. You want to solve that problem, you got to build a solution. And then you got to scale up. Yeah. We have, thank you so much, Sareen sir, for being here for the workshop. And his valuable insights and advice are going to help you figure out how to do this successfully. India today has 111 unicorns, 111 companies that have a valuation of $1 billion. Sareen sir, thank you again for being here, for providing these insights to our students at the workshop. Shan sir, his heart and his mind is in the right place. And his support has ensured that we're going to build an entrepreneurial ecosystem on campus that's going to tap into your limitless potential, the potential to solve problems. Look around you. It's all over the place, problems. And so Shan sir, thank you for your support. Prakash sir, who's been a tireless campaigner to ensure that this ecosystem is actually built, because there's an infrastructure required, there's funding required, and he's been tireless. Sasmita ma'am, for doing everything possible to run the IIC, and all the IIC members, and my of course, wonderful faculty and staff members. Thank you. Thank you so much for all the support that you give us. Of course, guys, students, thank you so much. You are the future. Today, if you're young, you have no baggage. In fact, the two guys, I'll tell you the names, Adit Palicha and Kaivalya Vora, the guys who built Zepto at 19, said, because they were asked, are you too young to be CEOs? They were 19. And they were recruiting from the biggest companies in India. They were asked, are you too young to be CEOs? And they said, no way, we aren't. Because we are young is why we don't have baggage. Because we are young is why we believe that problems can actually be solved. We don't have any baggage. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for attending and for being part of this workshop, because you're going to build the solutions of the future. And you're going to make the place that we live in a better place. Like Dr. Shan said, it's about transformation. It's about social transformation. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable words. Now we'll have a tea break. Students can go to a tea break and join us.
Sorry for bargaining. So what we'll do is we'll have a group photo taken with the guests because we have another meeting to go actually. So if you can just stand up in your places and compress a bit, it will be helpful for us to take the photograph. Just stand in your places and move towards the center. Ensure your faces are seen in the photograph, right?
Yeah. Yeah, dear students, can you please move a little bit middle side? Yes. Left and right corners, can you please move? Do fast, we don't have time. Lot of space is there in the middle. Can you please join? All the students who are inside and outside, kindly join us for this photo session. Kindly come to the middle portion. Don't stay there. It will look like vacant.
Guys, after the tea break, please assemble here by 11:05. Thank you.
Guys, you have to assemble after the break. Okay. Now it's a break.
Students, kindly move fast. After the tea break, again, we have to assemble here only. Okay? For the session. Yes. Thank you. Kindly move fast. Little bit faster. Kindly mark the attendance quickly and have the snacks outside. Go. Not needed. Snacks not needed for you.
Yes.
Students are requested to be seated quickly. Kindly call your friends who are outside. Get seated quickly. We will start the session. So after the session, kindly wait for 2-3 minutes. Okay. I will be sharing the feedback link and the QR code also here only, right? So whoever are present, they can only give attendance. Yes, through that feedback link. Got it? Kindly be seated quickly. outside. Huh. Okay, fine. So the feedback link will be shared after the session. So I request all of you, please don't share with outsiders. Okay. Whoever are there in this hall, they can only give the feedback. Fine. Yes, it is clear. Don't share in WhatsApp with your friends. No social servicing here. Okay. Whoever present here, enough, right? Get seated quickly.
Is on now? Hello, hello. Audible? Hello. Okay. Good. Sir? Yeah, sure. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. Sure, sure. Anytime. Anytime.
Guys, settle down fast. So once again, welcome back. I hope everyone is here. I would like to call SB Sareen sir to continue his speech and enlighten us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, let's begin with the, the workshop. Hope I'm audible. Good, very nice. Okay, so entrepreneurial mindset. Like many things we have discussed in the morning, we have tried to set the stage, set the ball rolling. Now we'll move further. Entrepreneurial mindset, because the whole focus of this workshop is what is entrepreneurship, why we need to become entrepreneurs, why do we need, if country has to grow, why do we need entrepreneurs, what entrepreneurs do as far as growth, development of any state, any country is concerned. So, we proceed further. Okay, right. I think let me check with the students. Entrepreneurship. What do we mean by entrepreneur? What is entrepreneurship? Anyone can respond to it. Anyone can respond to my question. My question is very simple, because we are here to discuss entrepreneurship. We are here to discuss becoming entrepreneur. We are here to discuss, taking entrepreneurship as a career choice. Why we need to become entrepreneurs. Some of the tips I had given in the first, the inaugural session, but let us talk a little more about it. What is entrepreneurship? If someone asks a question to us, what do we mean by entrepreneurship? What would be our response? What comes to our mind as far as entrepreneurship is concerned? Anyone can respond. Please. Okay. Making our own solution. That means our own plan, projects, activities, implement it, manage it successfully, and then scale it up. That is entrepreneurship. Very nice. Very good. Okay, what else? Because there is no one definition as far as entrepreneurship is concerned. Entrepreneurship can be defined in very many ways. Like it's not a physics formula or chemistry's formula or 1 + 1 is always 2. No, it's not that. Entrepreneurship can be taught, can be preached, can be trained, can be implemented. Variety of ways. This is what comes to my mind. Okay, what else? What is entrepreneurship? The person who makes an innovation in the existing system. So that means entrepreneurship is also about innovations. Okay, entrepreneurship is also adding value, because once we say that the person who makes innovations in the existing system, that means things are in existence, facilities are there, products are there, processes are there, but how I can add value to the given product. Okay, so all right, so that is entrepreneurship. So that is innovation we are talking about. We are talking about adding value. So value addition we are talking about. So that is entrepreneurship. What else? What else? Innovations that create new markets. So something new. Okay, so let us put it under one umbrella, innovation. It could be new, like the product innovation. It could be process innovation. It could be innovations in marketing. It could be innovations in managing, taking your businesses to newer heights. So let us put everything under one umbrella, that is innovation. So innovation, fine. What else? Okay, creating our own benchmark. Oh, all right, today I am here, and from here I move to the next level, and I keep on growing further. So benchmarking, as far as my growth is concerned, my performance is concerned, fine. So that is again entrepreneurship, because unless I am entrepreneurial, see, there's a difference between entrepreneurship and entrepreneurial. See, like to become entrepreneur, you need to have certain skill sets. When you start implementing those skills to perform a task, you become entrepreneurial. Entrepreneur is one person. Okay, so you become entrepreneurial. Okay, so to perform better, to prove yourself, set like benchmarking, we need to be entrepreneurial. Fine. What else? Anyone else can respond to? Yes, please. contributing to the economy. Very nice. So contributing towards the economic growth through innovation. So that is entrepreneurship. Very nice. What else? What else? Creating employment. Creating employment. That is again one of the important part, aspect, element as far as entrepreneurship is concerned. Very right. What else? Value addition, adding value to the ideas. Value addition, yes. Okay. So entrepreneurship, that's part of entrepreneurship. Activities covered under entrepreneurship. Let me take you a little, because time is a constraint. I'm told that maybe 12:30, 12:45, because we have scheduled classes, sessions, lunch as well. So we don't want to disturb that. So time is a constraint. Otherwise, I can speak for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, no issue. But let me take you further. When we talk about entrepreneurship, normally, see, when we talk about entrepreneurship is defined as, or people say that it's an ability. It's an ability to create and build a vision from practically nothing. See, you don't have anything, but you have a vision. And you have a vision and you create empires. So when you have nothing, but you have a vision and you end up creating empires, you end up becoming different, you end up becoming achievers, that is your ability. So that ability is defined as entrepreneurship. For example, I'll give you to help you understanding it in a better way. See, like this morning we were talking about, like we were referring to Adani's, we were referring to Ambani's, we were referring to many other successful entrepreneurs. The classic example, like the Dhirubhai Ambani. Who was Dhirubhai Ambani? Father of Mukesh Ambani. That is the biological relationship we are talking about. Father of Mukesh Ambani. Dhirubhai Ambani was father of Mukesh Ambani. But I would say that Dhirubhai Ambani was one of the most successful first generation entrepreneur. I repeat, first generation entrepreneur. Mukesh Ambani is a second generation entrepreneur. A platform has been created. A platter is offered and he has took that platform from one level to another level. That's fine. Very good. Lots and lots and lots of great contribution by Mukesh Ambani. But Dhirubhai Ambani, when he started his business, he did not have any platter. He did not have any platform. He did not have financial backup. He did not have understanding. He did not have mentorship. He did not have financial institutions running after him. Hey, come on, you want to start the business? Here is the money. We are with you. Take the money and start the business. That time it was very different. So, Dhirubhai Ambani, when he started, you know that? Not even a class 10 pass student. Dhirubhai Ambani, and son of a school teacher. Son of a school teacher. His father was a school teacher, that too primary school located in one of the villages of Gujarat. Like they come from Gujarat. Near, I don't know if any Gujarati students sitting here? No one from Gujarat. Anyways, okay. See, like there is a place called Jamnagar. Near Jamnagar, there is a small village. The name of that village is Chorwad, and his father was, a school teacher. Think about son of a school teacher. I'm talking about 50s. What was the salary of a school teacher? Maybe 200, 300, 400 rupees, not more than that. 50s I'm talking about. And this man, he had a passion of becoming different, of becoming a successful person, of becoming an entrepreneur. Left home, came to Bombay, started doing certain petty jobs, whatever came to him. Left country, went abroad, started, like undertaking petty jobs. Came back to country and with a vision, with a passion. And what was the vision? The vision of Dhirubhai Ambani, we all know that when he was in Eden, he was working on a petrol pump. He was employed. He was employed by a petrol company. That was not his own petrol pump. That was not his own gas station. He was working as a delivery boy. But that vision he had, Like he used to think about, today I am selling petrol for someone. One day will come, I will sell my own petrol. Look at it. That is entrepreneurship. Person who has no money, no education, no qualification, no mentoring, no support, no hand holding, not aware about the schemes available. At that time, many schemes were not there, the kind of schemes we have today. Think about a person, it's a daring, I would say that, working for someone of this kind of profile. Today I'm selling petrol for someone else. One day will come that I will sell my own petrol. Because setting up a refinery is not few hundred rupees, millions of investment, huge investments. But that vision he always had, and vision came true. We all know the Reliance, you must be having Reliance petrol pumps here in Bangalore. Okay. So he converted his vision into an action. So that is entrepreneurship. I start doing something, I keep something in my mind, and I start taking actions accordingly, and then that is entrepreneurship. Another example, this morning I talked about Adani, what he was doing, and he became second richest person in the world, and all kind of businesses, whether it is coal, whether it is mining, whether it is airports, whether it is infrastructure, you name the business, and Adani, Gautam Adani I'm talking about. And again, he is a simple graduate, not more than that. Look at it. Another example, because I'm trying to help you how people create empires, like from scratch. That the Nirma man, Nirma detergent powder, Karsanbhai Patel, he was never into business before he started his business activity. He was working in a government Department of Geology and Mining, simply BSc, science graduate. And when he started making his detergent powder, he started his business with just 1,000 rupees. 1,000 rupees borrowed from family and friends. Even he did not, I'm talking about 62. He did not have even 1,000 rupees. He started his business, selling his product, making innovation, marketing innovation, as well as product innovation. And today, the Nirma turnover, check on the Google, 6,000 crore plus. 6,000 crore plus. So this is what? That is entrepreneurship. So all these people, they became very different. Look at, like our Infosys, Murthy. Do you know that? He was never into business before he started the Infosys. He was working. He was employed. He was, in fact, at IIM Ahmedabad, he was working as a research associate. Later on, he started working for many others. But passion, entrepreneurship, I wanted to do something. And when he started, what was the amount he started with? Simply 10,000 rupees. That too given by his wife, Sudha Murthy. Because Sudha Murthy was employed. 10,000 rupees Sudha Murthy gave to him, and he started his venture, Infosys. So, and look today that where Infosys is, it's a multinational, it's a global, name. So what I say, this is what is the entrepreneurship. You don't have anything, but you have a passion, you have a vision, and then you create empires, you become different, you become successful. That ability of becoming successful and becoming different, that is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is also defined as dynamic process of creating incremental wealth. See, if you are in job, you get money, but you cannot create wealth. You cannot create your bungalows. You cannot buy Mercedes or Hondas or, like the best kind of vehicles. If you are in business, because in salary, it's a limited salary. And if this month I am getting 100,000, next month I cannot get 200,000. It takes time. It may take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, because I need to prove myself. I need to compete with others. There are so many seniors sitting on my head, so many things. Okay. But in business, if you are earning today 50,000 per month, 50,000 to 5 lakh, it may be overnight. Overnight, you can take your business from 50,000 to 5 lakh, because what is needed is one good click, one good business order, one good client, one good buyer. You are working at a very low level, 50,000 per month. You are participating in one of the trade fairs. You have displayed your product. Someone comes here and started talking to you, like your product, and he says that wonderful, I need 1,000 pieces by next 1 month. And you accept that order, start making 50,000 to 5 lakhs overnight. That can happen. So that incremental wealth, that is possible only in business, certainly not in wage employment. And as we say that entrepreneurship is basically a mindset. See, it all depends upon how do we conceive, how do we perceive, how do we take things, how do we come to the analysis, how do we, take to the given situation. So that is the mindset as far as, the entrepreneurship is concerned. And those who have the positive mindset, absolutely they become the winners. And those who have the negative mindset, they remain wherever they are. They don't scale up. As far as this positive thinking, we all know that many examples are given as far as positive thinking and negative thinking is concerned. One small little, story, let me share with you as far as the mindset and positive thinking is concerned. The story goes like this. There was a shoemaker. Shoemaker, after doing his business for about 8-10 years, he thought of expanding, scaling it up. And he thought that let me tap new markets, that the markets where I have not reached so far, because he wanted to enhance his sales and revenues, both. He asked one of his managers, sales managers, go to a particular place that he said that, these are the markets we have not yet entered into. So he asked one of his sales manager, go to that particular location, study the market and see the environment and give me report that how fast, how quick, what quantity, how much, number of pairs we can sell as far as our product is concerned, because he was into shoemaker. He was a shoemaker into that market. So the manager goes there, and when he moves around to assess the market and demand, what he observes that the sales manager, that majority of the people are barefoot, no chappal, no shoes, no sandals, nothing. And then he jumps to a conclusion, the sales manager jumps to a conclusion that maybe people do not like wearing shoes. Maybe they are poor. Maybe they don't have money. Maybe, they don't like to have shoes. Immediately he sends a report, sir, this is a place where people are without shoes, 80% of them. Maybe they are poor, they cannot afford it, or they don't like it. I don't think it is a market for us. We should not waste our time because there's no demand for shoes. So that is one thinking. He sent the report. The owner of that company, he asked him to come back. Okay, thank you for your report, come back. In the meantime, he asked another sales manager, without discussing about the report he has received, he asked the second sales manager to go to the same location. The second sales manager goes there. Observation remains the same, 80% people without shoes. And he says that immediately send a message to his owner that, sir, 80% are without shoes and chappals. Send as many consignment as you can, because people, they don't have shoes. We will sell it. Look at, situation remains same, observation remains same, market remains same, location remains same, problem remains same. But it's the difference is the perception. Difference is the stand you have taken. So one is positive thinking, second is the negative thinking. So the positive thing, we need to be positive thinkers. See, like all these successful people, they did not become millionaire and billionaire simply like that. You see, lot of thinking goes into, lot of efforts goes into, and all those efforts, all those thinking, that the right kind of thinking is what we say is the right kind of mindset. Okay, let me take you further. Now here I'm trying to help you understand, if you become entrepreneur, what would be your role? What sort of contribution? Like my friend said that Entrepreneurs, they contribute to the economic development of the country and the society. Someone said that entrepreneurship is also generating employment, creating employment opportunity for others. Very nice. But these are not the only things which entrepreneurs create, or what things which are covered under entrepreneurship. There are very many other things as well. So let me help you understand if we need entrepreneurs, why we need entrepreneurs, why our country need entrepreneurs, or why we need to become entrepreneurs. See, I always say that entrepreneurs are the nation builders. See, like if you need to become a strong country, if you need to become a strong economy, you need all kind of professionals. You need teachers, professors, researchers, scientists, policy makers, IAS, bureaucracy, everything. But you also need entrepreneurs, business people, because from where the money comes, how your economy, GDP gets strengthened, it is from the business. Okay, because there's a major source which help your country to generate revenue. I'll give you a couple of examples so that we can appreciate it. What happens if entrepreneurship is there? What happens if entrepreneurship is not there? Let me ask you a question. See, as far as our country is concerned, so there are about how many? We have 36 states and union territories, 36, I think, states and union territories. So when it comes to, when we look around country as a whole, and on certain key parameters, economic indicators, infrastructure, good education, good facilities, economically, business setups, all 36 states and union territories are at par, or some states are ahead and some states are lagging behind. What is your response? Some states are doing well. Which are the states which are doing well? Tell me, which are the states which are doing well? Sorry? Gujarat, wonderful. Mumbai, that's Maharashtra. Okay, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, because a lot of automobile business, a lot of engineering industry, a lot of textile industry. Okay, so Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, yes, sure. Yeah. Andhra Pradesh, IT industry, Cyberabad, it was earlier known as, okay. So, okay, yes. So these are okay. So these are the names instantly comes to our mind. Industry, please, I need your attention, gentlemen, please. So these are the states, these are the names like comes to our mind instantly. Economically advanced, better of states, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and certain other states as well. It's not that other states are. So, but these are the prominent names. Now, in the meantime, if someone asks us a question which is the opposite of this, which are the states which are not industrially advanced? West Bengal, Bihar, UP, the entire northeastern region, Assam, Arunachal, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Tripura. So all the 7 sisters we talk about. And then Jharkhand, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Odisha, Bihar. So we are talking about the entire eastern belt. You start from UP, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal, and the entire eastern belt. So if you compare the status, the economic status on industrial parameters, you will find that, the indicators are not, the status is not the same. I should not be misunderstood. I don't say that the business is not there. I don't say that, that the development is not there, but comparatively, the kind of development growth you see in these states, 4, 5, 6 states we have just talked about, that kind of growth, you will find that it's not there. Now, my third, the submission is, when we talk about the states which are not that industrially advanced, whether it is Bihar or Jharkhand or West Bengal, look at the resources they have. The best kind of mineral resources come from these states. Mineral resources I'm talking about. The natural resources I'm talking about. The best kind of natural resources, mineral resources, it is produced in Odisha. It is produced in Bihar. It is produced in Jharkhand. Now, that is one part as far as the natural resources are concerned. Also, look at the human resources they have. I always say that, like how the country grows. If you have better plan, better programs, better policies, better system, better ecosystem. So who makes everything? The bureaucracy, IAS, IPS, IRS, IFS, the bureaucracy, like they think about where the country should be after 5 years. All right. Now, so the Orissa or UP or Bihar or Jharkhand I was talking about, best kind of mineral resources. Look at the statistics. Which are the states which produces the maximum number of IAS and IRS? Bihar and UP. Now look at it here. You have the best kind of talent, best kind of resources. Still, those states are not economically advanced. What is missing? The missing link is entrepreneurship. The missing link is entrepreneurship. And the other states which are industrially advanced, they do not have their own resources. They import resources from other states, but they add value to it. Someone said entrepreneurship is value addition. Iron ore is produced in Orissa. Okay, they buy iron ore from Orissa, and then the steel rolling mills and the steel re-rolling mills are in Gujarat or Maharashtra and Karnataka and other places. That value addition takes place. So value addition, that is entrepreneurship. So why those states are not industrially advanced despite having the resources? So the missing link is entrepreneur. That means if businesses are there, industry is there, economy will flourish. If businesses are not there, industries are not there, economy will not flourish that fast. It takes time. And by that time, you get flourish, maybe others, they leave behind you because the other states, they're also in race, in competition. So that is our national scenario, just to help you understand. Similarly, on global front, which are the strong economies today we have in the country? We have internationally strong economies. US, China, Germany, Korea, Japan, Japan, someone said Japan. See, look, Japan. As far as resources are concerned, Japan is a zero resource country. They don't have anything of their own. They buy everything from outside because it's an island country. All across, they have the sea. But when it comes to industry, when it comes to business, especially electronics, Japan is number one. Today, you want to buy a handycam, you want to buy a phone, you want to buy something, your first choice is Japanese. Okay. So why so? Because of the entrepreneurship. Okay, the people, they have a very different kind of mindset. Despite having no resources, but industrially, business-wise, economy, they are very strong. Okay. Look at the countries which have lot of resources but remain poor. See, when we talk about poor countries, which are the names come to our mind? Africa. There are 57 countries in Africa continent as a whole, 57 countries. Except 2 or 3 countries, most of the countries are poor. See, like here we talk about poverty. If you go to some of the African countries, especially West Africa, you can see the poverty on road. Half covered body, food is not available, shelter is not there, kacha houses, kacha road, because I've traveled a lot, like many countries of Africa, but still they remain poor for many, many years. They are poor. Now, look here, if we talk about Africa, the best kind of resources they have, where are the gold mines? India, we don't have gold mines. Maybe Kolar Gold mines you had earlier, but it's no more in operation now. That's in Karnataka. Gold mines are in Africa. Diamond mines are in Africa. Tourism is in Africa. Safari Jungle Park is in Africa. Natural resources are in Africa. Timber and wood is in Africa. Gas is in Africa. Oil is in Africa. The best kind of agriculture is also in Africa. But despite that, they remain poor because that conversion is not there. That value addition is not there. And even the simple products they can make, some of the African countries, they produce the best kind of cotton fiber, okay, kapas I'm talking about. But what they do is they pluck fiber, pack it and send it to other countries where it gets processed. And the cloth fabric made out of that kapas comes back to Africa. And they pay maybe 10, 15 times more than what they earn while selling the raw material, which is kapas. Now, converting fiber to fabric is not a rocket science. It's not very difficult, but only what you need is the mindset. No, I must do it. Absolutely. So that entrepreneurial mindset is not there. So this is what is the entrepreneurship. So if you have entrepreneurship bent of mind, no one can stop you. So now here, entrepreneurs. So why do you want to become entrepreneurs? Why a country need you to become entrepreneurs? Now, entrepreneurs, look here. Entrepreneurs, I'm focusing on you. Now, your role, I'm trying to help you understand. If we have large number of entrepreneurs, what way it will help? You have large number of startups. You have large number of MSMEs, enterprises, because less number of entrepreneurs, less number of startups. If we need to become the third largest economy in the world, we need to go for large number of startups and enterprises. Okay, so therefore we need to have large number of entrepreneurs. Now, if we have large number of startups and enterprises, what are the benefits? The benefits are employment and income generation. The first benefit of having a large number of MSMEs in the country and the startup is it helps us creating employment. See, I can tell you, no government can create wage employment opportunities for every single unemployed we have in the country. I repeat, no government can create employment opportunity for every single unemployed we have in the country because their numbers into millions. They are not in small. See, like the country population we are talking about, 1.4 billion plus population we are talking about. Even if we take 6 or 7% of unemployment rate, so the number becomes more than population of some of the other countries, because we have such a huge population we have. Okay, so now government cannot create those many opportunities for everyone. So the best mechanism is promote entrepreneurship amongst the students, because they have the talent, they have the right kind of mindset, they understand the technology, the right kind of ecosystem is aware, they can get the benefit. And if they become entrepreneurs, see, not only the person who who get into the startup and set up the industry, because the person starts earning, so he or she no more remain unemployed. Also, this person create employment opportunities for few others. Okay, for few others. Even think about a small grocery shop. There are small grocery shop nearby our place. Even the owner of the shop is not an unemployed. And also maybe 2 or 3 persons are employed there. What to talk about a grocery shop? We are talking about the scale up, the enterprise, which has a lot of potential to grow further, to scale up. So maybe initially 4 persons, 5 persons, 6 persons, and as your activities grow, the employment opportunities also grow. So the large number of businesses also help you. That means you, again, this morning I was talking about, you become entrepreneurs or the contributor. So you are contributing in creating gainful employment opportunities for many people. who either do not get the job or cannot become entrepreneurs, because everyone cannot become entrepreneur. For example, everyone cannot become doctor, everyone cannot become engineer, everyone cannot become scientist, everyone cannot become a researcher, everyone cannot become a politician. Everyone is cut for certain professions. Okay. Similarly, everyone cannot become entrepreneur as well. See, like since morning we are talking about lot of schemes are available. Government is, government is giving a lot of focus on entrepreneurship. Academic institutions, a lot of mechanisms have been created and established. Still, every student has not become entrepreneur because you need to have certain skill sets which help you becoming entrepreneur. So you create employment opportunities and income generation. Also, if you have startups and enterprises that help you going for higher productivity and innovations as well. Higher productivity. You see, when we talk about startups, we talk about enterprises, there we talk about the technology. If I have startup and enterprises, I have access to the technology. If I don't have access to the technology, if I'm doing certain things without technology manually, my output will be very low. But once I get into the startup mode and enterprise, I have machines, technology, assistance, everything, my output goes up very high, maybe 3 times, 4 times. So that output, that's the productivity also goes up, and the innovations, which is very important. See, one question may come to your mind when I'm talking about the innovation. You may say that, or the question may come to your mind is, sir, there are large number of R&D labs, R&D research and development institutions created by the government are available in the country. For example, Karnataka, there is a very important R&D lab, which is CFTRI. What is CFTRI? Central Food Technology Research Institute. They are located in Mysore. Okay. So if I want to do anything in food processing industry, I go to CFTRI, I get a lot of advice, I get a lot of technologies available. So that's in the area of the food processing. If I want to get into, the construction related business, the pre-casted fabs and so many other things, there is an institute called CBRI, that is Central Building Research Institute. They are based out of Roorkee. That's Uttarakhand, Roorkee. Okay. So now there are lots and lots for every sector. You have R&D. Now, when it comes to see the responsibility of R&D institution is what? Innovation, developing new technologies, developing new raw materials, doing some. But they do it. But they being a government institution, their responsibility is only R&D. They cannot convert the developed technologies into the enterprises because they are not allowed. So whatever is done by them, it will get converted only when an entrepreneur approaches them, discuss about the technology, buy the technology, pay the royalty, and start doing the business. Only then it get converted. So that means the statistics say that 90% of the technologies developed by government R&D institutions remain on the shelf. Lot of resources have been invested, lot of time has gone into it, and nowadays technology is changing so fast. Every 6 months, the technology gets obsolete, outdated. Okay, so a lot of problems are there. Now in industry, if you have startup and enterprise, you also have the benefit for going as far the innovations are concerned. Innovations which are commercially possible. You don't have to depend upon the R&D institutions. For example, simple example I'll give you. What way? See, when we talk about industry, startups or MSMEs, they also need to survive. It's not that, I start manufacturing something today, the same product I keep on offering year-on-year basis, and I survive. That's not possible. Because how many times a customer will buy the same product of same taste, of same style? Maybe once or twice, not after that. So if I do not make any changes, no innovation, I get out of the market. That's a dead end. That's a dead point as far as my enterprise is concerned. So to sustain and survive, they need to add value to their existing products, which is innovations. The example I give you, look at the mobile phone. Think about the mobile phone you purchased for the very first time, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 15 years before. Think about the mobile phone which you got for the first time, maybe, given by your parents or brother or anyone. And look at the mobile phone you have now with you in your hand. I would say that I'm sure that you will find a lot of difference. The mobile phone you started using 5 years before or 10 years before, and the mobile phone you are using now. Mobile phone remains mobile phone. But as far as the features are concerned, the size is concerned, the shape is concerned, the processing is concerned, the speed is concerned, lot of changes have taken place. I remember, see, mobile phones were introduced to Indian markets early 80s, 80, 81, somewhere around that was the period. Mobile, this much of only incoming and outgoing. Do you remember? Incoming 16 rupees per minute, outgoing also 16 rupees per minute. And look at mobile phone, of this size to this size. And you have everything. You have computer, you have data storage, you have Facebook, you have what not. If you have, a good quality mobile phone, you don't need computer at all. Everything is with you. So email and WhatsApp and the Facebook and whatnot. So all this, the value addition is what? Is the innovations. See, the mobile companies, if they keep on manufacturing same thing and keep on offering same thing to the customers, how many times you'll buy the same product? Not many times. If there is some value addition, iPhone 10, iPhone 12, iPhone 14. The moment iPhone 15, 14 comes to the market, though your iPhone 13 is doing very well, but you keep it aside and go for iPhone 15. So that's excitement. That is, no, something new. Let me try that. Okay. So that is what is the innovation. Now think about, if enterprises are not there, innovations will not take place. Innovations which are commercially viable. Innovations which are not only commercially viable, also help the society to get the maximum advantage and benefit out of it. R&D, they have the innovation, but it remains on the shelf. Commercialized, like the commercialization is not there. Okay, so innovations and high productivity, then increasing output and exports. Large number of enterprises help you entering into the global market, the export market. Okay, if there are 5 ready-made garment manufacturers, you cannot think about setting up an export house. But if there are 500 ready-made garment manufacturers, maybe some entrepreneur pick up this opportunity, set up an export unit and buying from those 500 and getting into the export market. Probably I would say that in Tamil Nadu, Tirupur is one of the best example as far as the textile export market is concerned. Huge production. Okay, so if you have large number of enterprises, you not only you cater to the requirement of the country, you also enter into the global market. So global market means better payoff, more money, and also, absolutely. So this is what you do if you become entrepreneur. And also, what it leads to? It leads to, see, like when many people start, see, like there are large number of unemployed, no income, poverty, naturally. When people, they start earning, that means slowly, gradually, they start coming out of poverty. So the poverty alleviation, again, look at your contribution, which is a greatest contribution, I would say, as far as your social, contribution is concerned to the society. So you also, as an entrepreneur, you also help, reducing, I don't say that through entrepreneurship, poverty becomes zero. No, that's not possible. That's not possible. But at least from one level to the lower level. Okay. So the poverty alleviation through startups, enterprises, and innovations. Also, large number of enterprises. See, what do we do is one of the revenue generation sources of revenue generation for the government is also the business. The direct tax. What we talk about is, See, those who are not into business, salaried, employed, so we pay tax as per the norms. If we come under 10%, 20%, 30%, so we pay tax accordingly. Those who are into business people, they also pay tax individual, but also there are taxes related to the various different kind of businesses, like GST, IST, import duty, or the custom duty, or the excise duty. The businesses which fall under those categories, so they also need to pay tax to the government. So that means revenue generation. Now, if revenue generation is there, that helps the government going for right kind of developmental projects. See, what happens here is, see, many of us, we go abroad, maybe holiday with parents, family members, Dubai, Singapore, UK, US. We spend 15 days. When we come back, first reaction, the moment we are out of the airport, it's so dirty. See, the roads are broken. US so clean, so beautiful, so very nice. Government is so, like looking after everything. Here, government is not doing anything. Arey bhai, to do something, government also need financial resources. See, whatever you want to do. See, for example, government, it's not that the government do not want to do anything. Government is equally interested. But to do everything, they need money. And from where the money comes? Money comes from many. They take loan. IMF is there, World Bank is there. But there is again, you see, like the economics, there's a limit. You cannot go beyond, you cannot cross the boundaries. Otherwise, everything will collapse and cash. The economy will collapse. You cannot do that. That internal revenue generation must be there. If revenue generation is not there, you cannot think about going for developmental or the better facilities, right? So, large number of enterprises, larger is the collection because they pay taxes to the government. Smaller number of enterprises or startups, smaller is the collection. So that means if we want to have better facilities for ourselves, for the coming generation, for our children, and for our society, the country people, if we set up the business, we start paying taxes to the government. As I said, to begin with, I say that entrepreneurs are the nation builders. We contribute to the nation, the building process of this country. So they are the nation builders. So whatever little contribution, we make, it may be, 50,000 I'm paying as a tax. But that 50,000 accumulated, because there are thousands of entrepreneurs spread across the country, that accumulated amount becomes very high and very, 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 very huge. So that is what you see, like the entrepreneurs, why, we need to have large number of entrepreneurs. Okay. And then creation of wealth. Entrepreneurs, as I said, to begin with, you can mint money, you can create wealth. See, many a times people say that they, for the sake of argument, they say that, sir, if I go to a bank, invest my money or keep my money into a fixed deposit, I get good returns, I'm making money. See, yes, they make money, but one thing they forget that whatever additional 10%, 12% or 8% as per that scheme, the fixed deposit schemes, they don't get right now, they get after 6 years. But after 6 years, the commerce people, they understand there's a formula called NPV, net present value, NPV. If you take that money on NPV, you will find that you have not gained money, you have in fact lost money. The purchasing power of 1 lakh which you kept with the bank 6 years before was different, and the purchasing power of that 1 lakh now after 6 years is very different now. It has gone. You have erosion has taken place as far as your money is concerned. It's not that you gain money. Okay. But in business, as I said earlier, that like one good click is always take you to the newer heights. Before this is fine. I think let me share with you the success story of one of the most successful person I just talked about, Narayana Murthy. Because see, they are the role models. All these successful people are our role models. See, like when we go around, we see hoardings, Kapil Dev is selling something, or like Kohli is selling something, Rohit Patel on the hoardings. Okay, so we also try to buy the same product which they are endorsing and their advertisements. So we get a lot of role models. Here also in business, there are many role models. If we can learn from them, if we can take some get some motivation. Let me brief you as far as Narayan Murthy. And Narayan Murthy, as we say, that father of Indian IT industry. IT industry is known as father of Indian IT industry. Now, Mr. Narayan Murthy, born in a middle class family in Mysore. Again, see, like incidentally, he's from that state where we are sitting. Okay, Narayan Murthy, middle class family in Mysore. He did his BTech from, sir, anything, if you have anything, please share with me, because it disturbs me. You keep on, talking to your next person. If you have anything, raise your voice, raise your issue. I'll be very happy to answer your question. Anything related to discussion, sir? Or if you're not interested, tell me if you're not interested. Please, thank you. So, Narayan Murthy, he did his BTech from University of Mysore and MTech from IIT Kanpur. Okay. Then he, after completing his MTech, as I said, he worked as a RA is a research associate. So see, like in universities, as you know, that you have a lot of RAs. RAs simply, helping the faculty to getting, like the data surfing, compiling, collecting, sitting in library, give the data so that their research work, become easier. So he started working as our research associate, and then later on he became Chief System Program at IIM Ahmedabad, Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad. Now, when he was working, he had a very strong passion and desire to become an entrepreneur. He said that, well, I'm from IIT. I worked with IIM, Indian Institute of Management, but I don't want to continue working as far as, these institutions are concerned. I must become a different kind of person. I must become an entrepreneur. So that concept of entrepreneurship was very much there, which he never left. So strong desire, burning desire, fire in the belly, what we say. So he used to have, as far as entrepreneurship is concerned. Now, when he wanted to become entrepreneur, lot of obstacles, lot of barriers, lot of hurdles, lot of problems, lot of difficulties he started facing. It's not that, everyone started welcoming. This is what I say, that the kind of ecosystem, kind of support, kind of schemes, kind of credit linkages, which are available today, was never available earlier. We must take the advantage and benefit of the schemes available. So, when he thought of becoming entrepreneur, lot of obstacles. Now, in fact, like when he was working there, he used to meet, at that time he did not, they were not married. So he used to meet, the Sudha Murthy, and he proposed that I want to marry you, but her father, Sudha Murthy's father, that is Narayan Murthy's father-in-law, he said, no, nothing doing, Baba, business. I do not know, today you start, tomorrow you will have income or not. I would marry my daughter to a person who has fixed income plan. You may be getting 20,000, no problem. But at the end of the month, you have 20,000 credited to your account. So no business, no entrepreneurship, nothing, because a different kind of mindset. Okay. So therefore, even from his family front, the probable potential father-in-law, he started objecting. He said that nothing. Unless you are in a job, fixed income, don't talk about the marrying my daughter. Okay, so that was one of the major hurdles. Then after what he did was, Murthy founded an IT company in Pune called Softronics. Pune, like he started a company, and the name of the company was Softronics. And this was the first step for Murthy as far as his entry into entrepreneurship is concerned. But Unfortunately, what happens, like that Softronics did not survive for a longer duration. About year and a half, this company got closed. They did not do well. I'm talking about the hurdles, the problems, the difficulties, entrepreneurs normally face. Murthy joined the Patni Computer System, and then, because he was into now formal job employment, and then he married Sudha Murthy a year later, because his father-in-law said that first you have the fixed income plan, come to me, then your marriage will take place. So Patni Computer started giving him fixed income plan, and then he got married after joining Patni Computer System after 1 year or so. Now, Sudha Murthy noticed that though he was working with the Patni Computers, but his mind was not there. His soul was not there. His heart was not there. She noticed that, he's not enjoying his work, whatever he's doing. So what he did, she gave him 10,000 rupees. She said that, take 10,000. You want to do business. I know that business is your passion. You want to become entrepreneur. You are struggling hard. You took initiative. You started your Softronics. It did not work out. Don't worry. Don't worry. Start it again. Start it again. And this 10,000 rupees, I'm giving it to you. Don't worry about running the recurring expenditure of this family is concerned, because Sudha Murthy was employed. She was earning. She said that family requirement, household, kitchen, this, that I will take care. Take 10,000 and start your entrepreneurial journey. And 1981, Narayan Murthy, he met 6 of his software engineering friends when he was studying. So he met 6 of his friends, and they started a company and the office for that company. And initially they did not go for very lavish offices. Normally today's youth, they make that mistake. Once they start company, they go for the best kind of vehicle, best kind of car, air conditioner, top class office in one of the posh areas. So this is what the mistakes today's youth they do. But this man, he did not even hire a office premise. From his own home, they started working, that was used as an office. So that is the time, 1981, Infosys Consultants Private Limited was founded with initial investment of 10,000 rupees given by his wife. Okay. Of course, it was challenging. It was not doing well. Lot of problems again, difficulties. And after some time, they also came into contact with one crooked. What is that, sir? Is it possible to because something is blocking? That's a good solutions or crude? What is a can be? Something is blocking. Anyway, so it's a Middle East based company. So they enter into a joint venture, but again, it did not do well. They closed it down 1989 afterward. Then what happens, later part of 90s, as I said, that the economic reforms started taking place later part of 90s and 91 formally. So liberalization of the Indian economy, and they took the maximum advantage and benefit. And now after that, they started progressing so well that today Infosys is one of the top MNCs that provides business consulting, IT and outsourcing services. If you look at their balance sheet 2021, if you look at their balance sheet revenue is 14 billion US dollar. Think about it. The person who started with just 10,000 rupees. Okay, that too given by his wife. So $14 billion, that's the revenue. Net profit is 2.7 billion US dollar. That's the profit of Infosys. And employment, once the person who was employed somewhere, now he is generating employment. 2.5 lakh employees, one of the largest IT companies with the market cap of 5,24,106 crores, 5.5, almost 5.25 lakh crore. So that's the market cap. Narayan Murthy's, personal worth we talk about 3.5 billion US dollar. So that is what, is the achievement as an entrepreneur, contributing significantly to the philanthropic causes through Infosys Foundation. On, they also help others by way of giving donations and the funding to many other institutions. 2000, Murthy was also awarded the Padma Shri for his significant contribution to the country's IT sector and economy. So this is what is the story of Narayan Murthy. So see, again, coming back, if, he can become such a successful person, struggling hard, facing a lot of obstacles and difficulties, why can't we? The God has also given him 2 hands, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 brain. The same thing God has also given to us. We are not very different. It's not that, we lag behind. So if we can get lessons, or some motivation from these kind of successful entrepreneurs, I'm sure no one can stop, us becoming entrepreneurs. See, I always say that you can mint money as far as your business is concerned. But in the meantime, as a cautionary note, I also say that every business is not a successful business. This morning, sir was talking about, the startup. He said that the large number of startups, they don't succeed. But my only point is, if you have the right kind of passion, right kind of skill, if you have understood your business well before investing the money, before jumping into the deep water, okay, if you have understood the business well, if you have studied the market, what is the growth, growth rate as far as the given product or the given project is concerned, or the given industry sector is concerned, and if you have negotiated well, negotiated with the funding institutions, financial institutions, your technology suppliers, raw material suppliers. So if you have done your homework properly, and then you take the decision of becoming entrepreneur, my experience is 99%, you will become a successful entrepreneur. If I go blindly, simply looking at, hey, come on, he started, and if we start looking at others, that this person has started, his startup 2 years before. Now he has become very rich now. Let me also do the same thing. But he has become successful because, see, there are thousands and thousands of shoemakers in the country, cobblers everyone has not become, the Bata. Or everyone has not become Nike, or everyone has not. See, what you need is, you need your own understanding and your own skill, the entrepreneurial skills, what we say is, right? The Dhirubhai Ambani, he started the textile industries. There are large number of textile units available in the country. Everyone has not become Dhirubhai Ambani. There are large number of detergent makers in the country. Everyone has not become Karsanbhai Patel. So what I say that there are opportunities. Identify the right kind of opportunity which suits you well. Think about your qualification, think about your experience, think about your passion, think about your investment, think about, your interest. I may be a mechanical engineer and I have interest in mechanical engineering. And if someone asks me, oh, come on, you start making textile products, probably that may not interest me. So think about your interest, think about your passion, then you take the decision. 99%, your case will not be a failure case. And again, I say that, see, like today we are talking about all new age entrepreneurs, Adanis or Ambanis or Mittals or the Munjals, or, we have many names in the country. Maybe 30 years before, I never heard about, or the 40 years before, because I remember, during my childhood, when I used to talk about business, with my father. The only answer my father used to give me, come on, let us not talk about business because that's not our cup of tea. is the business of Tata and Birla, because 40 years before, only Tata and Birla, prominent names as well as business communities are concerned, only Tata and Birla can run the business, not other communities. But today, Tata Birlas are there, very much there. But the others are the new generation, new age entrepreneurs, the first generation entrepreneurs. As I said that, the most successful businesses, they were never into businesses, but now they are very, 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 very successful business people. So it all depends, like how do I look at it, how I make my mind, how do I perceive certain things, how I get the benefit of the ecosystem. That is very important. Okay, and if you do that, I think maybe today I'm giving the examples of all those successful entrepreneurs. You never know that after 10 years, 15 years, someone talking to some of the other students and this university or other university, 15 years, 10 years down the line, they start giving examples of some of you sitting here. Come on, this person, alumni of Alliance University, started this business and rose to this situation. Okay, so that is all about entrepreneurship. So there are very many success stories. Time is a constraint. Thank you very much for listening me. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you so much. And maybe before I leave this room, if you have any question, you can ask me. I'm here. Any specific questions, or let me share my contact details with you. My name is S.B. Sareen, S-A-R-E-E-N, Sareen, and I'm based out of Ahmedabad. My email ID is sareen1702@gmail.com, and my contact number is 9054110040. Anytime, any assistance, any help, any guidance, if you feel that I can be of any use to you, building your career, in entrepreneurship, I'll be more than happy. Please feel free to contact me, and I can assure you, if you write to me, if you approach me, contact me, you will not be disappointed. I'll try my best to help you, whatever maximum I can. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Wish you all the very best. Thank you.
I would like to I would like to get some couple of questions. Can you please move around if some questions? Can you please raise your hand, whoever want to ask question? Students, do you have any questions? Don't hesitate. It's not your class.
Yeah.
Hi, sir. So, like, we understood, like, what is the mindset? Hello?
बोलिए, ऐसे बोल दीजिए, बताइए.
Typical for us in the process of scaling something. So what is the mindset of the process of scaling?
See, the best way is take the mentoring support. There are, see, like you have mechanism, IIC, you have, like within your university. So all those professors responsible for functioning of the IIC, so they understand the technical part, commercial part, the ecosystem, everything. It may so happen that, you see, like one professor may not have answer to the 10 questions I have in my mind. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 questions, the answers to those questions they have. But for remaining, they will put you in touch with the right kind of professionals. Because I'm not an expert in every field. I'm like I have expertise in 1 or 2 areas, but for other areas I might be gray, right? But they can help you getting into, the right kind of professional. So that helps you, like taking your things further. And also, I was discussing with Dr. Prakash this morning. I was also discussing with the Pro Vice Chancellor, sir. This university let us apply for having a TBI, Technology Business Incubator, or ITBI, because there are many ministries, they provide funding assistance for setting up these kind of mechanisms. So once you have TBI, then you have the, because by design, you need to have the mentors, one of the critical, that one of the requirement of the TBI. Mentors, not necessarily that they have to be employed by the Alliance University, they come from the outside as well. So once you have that system, once you have the mentors, you can always approach them. And again, like it's not that I need to wait till that TBI get established. That may be too late for me because I'm trying to take my things further too fast. There are many TBIs institutions available, like within the state, within the city I'm working at, for example, in Bangalore. It's not that, the TBIs are not there, or the new gen IDCs are not there, or the IDCs are not there. There are institutional mechanisms available. Just go to them. Okay, take their advice, take their help. What I'm saying is that connecting the dots are there, but we need to get ourselves connected with that. And they are there to help you. They are there to support you. The only thing is that we need to raise our requirement and we need to raise our voice. This is what I want. So there are people, right? So networking, basically networking is very important. So once you move out, people will, like support you and help you. So, okay.
I can take a few more questions. Can you please? Yeah.
Always start with that.
See, देखिए ऐसा है, managing time, whose responsibility is it? It is our responsibility, right? If I get up at 7 in the morning, get up at 6 in the morning. It's 1 hour. If I go to bed by 10 in the night or 11 in the night, maybe spend little half an hour more. If I go around, it's not that, because this is the age where we need to go for entertainment as well, free time as well, so many other activities. I don't say that don't do that, but squeeze some time out, give some time to yourself. See, what we say is that dating with your own self. Okay, calmly, quietly, without disturbance, think about your plans. See, what I say is, if you start thinking you want to become entrepreneur, and if you start taking the right kind of actions at this stage, because enterprises are not built overnight. It's a long process, because first you need to decide that whether should I become entrepreneur or not. Once you think that, then you need to think about what kind of project or product I should get into. Then you need to think about what are the schemes and facilities available. So many things, like one after another. If you start doing everything at a later stage, not right now, probably that may be too late. And also, maybe you are in the final year. The campus placement takes place. Someone is offering you 10 lakh, 15 lakh, 20 lakh per year, and we get attracted towards that. Probably then that interest of becoming entrepreneurs get diluted at that stage. But if I start building my interest slowly and gradually, I can tell you the best kind of institutions like IITs, like IIMs, campus placement, that what kind of packages are offered to them. But every year, some of the students, not all, some of the students, they say that, sorry, sir, we are not in. They don't face that, the campus placement, the recruit, the placement committees. Sir, thank you very much. We are on our own. So we will. So that is mainly because of that interest they have developed from the day one. So start giving some time to yourself. Start taking the advice of your mentors. Start taking the advice of others as well. Visit Google. Read more about business, read more about the business opportunities available, read more about which are the upcoming technologies. Like it's not that I start making something which is outdated. Okay, what is new? Next 10 years, which sector will flourish? Because a lot of statistics are available on the basis of the performance of the industry. Everyone talks about AI nowadays, artificial intelligence, right? So think about, start working on. You may not take decision overnight. It may take 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. But I would say that start generating that interest from today itself, so that slowly, gradually, you reach to that destination. See what we say, to walk a mile, first step is very important. Unless I take the first step, I cannot walk. I cannot cover the distance of 1 mile. I remain wherever I am. So that first step is very important. The moment I take that first step, I start reaching towards my destination. Okay. So give some time to yourself. Take the advice of the mentors, right? Okay, good. Boliye.
So, after 2 years, you get a bit motivated. So, most of the excels good in you also. But how we have to overcome those challenges? How we have to motivate our.
See, the purpose of please बैठिए. The purpose of sharing the success story of Narayan Murthy is to help you understand. See, there are hurdles, there are problems, there are difficulties, but do not get demotivated. It's all about, see, that positive thinking and the negative thinking I was talking about. If I continue putting in my efforts into right direction, the success will come. Sooner or later, the success will come. Don't get demotivated. See, like if I get demotivated, getting demotivated, who is responsible for it? I myself is responsible. Okay. So I think I remember that our former president, Kalam sir, the FAIL, okay, the fail. Probably he said that it is documented. First attempt in learning, fail. See, you started doing something, you tried for something, I did not succeed. It was a failure experience for me. But fail is first attempt in learning. No problems, like maybe once, twice, thrice, fourth. One day you will succeed. Okay. So demotivation, absolutely निकाल दो हमारा दिमाग में से, उसमें से demotivation जैसा कोई चीज नहीं है. Look at, you see, like the success stories of the other people. Any profession, whether it is sports, music, art, culture, academic, research, business, any profession, you find the achievers. And the achievers, it's not that, like they become achiever because people, they started liking their face. Oh, we like you. So, like you are from this level to that level. No, they have worked hard. They have struggled. Okay. So think about that. You're that, the focused attention must be there. The right kind of mindset must be there. Okay. So I would say that, see, like the people say that nothing is impossible in this world. It's difficult. It's difficult. It's a challenge. Becoming entrepreneur, I can tell you, those schemes are available, but it's not a red carpet welcome. Hey, come on, we are waiting for you. 5 lakh is there, take the 5 lakh. You need to prove yourself. Okay. So once you prove yourself, people will start following you. Okay. But first, I need to tell them that I have the right kind of, the capability. Only then the people will support. Right? Good. Yeah. Any other questions, sir? Okay, last question, sir, we'll take. Yeah, please.
So what gap would he find in industries to become his journey, to become?
Okay. So he's talking about, the competition. I say that this morning I was talking to Pro Vice Chancellor, sir. In fact, remove this word from your dictionary, competition. In fact, it is co-opetition. It's not competition, co-opetition. See, there are people, they have the resources, synergizing the resources. I'm good at certain things. He or she is good at certain things. Let us join hands together. Let us work together. Why to worry about competition? Simple example. Every city, see, like you have the main cities, your main markets. When you go to that main city, you will find that there are number of shops selling same product next door to each other. Ready-made garments, fashion jewelry. There is a market, like the jewelry shops, a lot of jewelry. Kerala and Karnataka, they're very rich people. They invest a lot of in gold, right? The number of shops next, now, they are not worried about, so everyone is doing the business. See, we have to see that as a business person, as an entrepreneur, like how different I am. Whether my product is reasonable, that is one. Whether my product is affordable, is it, I should not, like start offering my product, which is, overpriced kind of thing. No one will come, okay? And also important is sales after service. I've sold the product, but how do I remain connected with my clients? What sort of service I'm offering, okay? And that is one of the key, as far as your success is concerned. Customers, they are not of the same type. Two individuals are not alike. They are different. Someone may like my product. Two customers they have purchased. Someone may like my product. Someone after purchasing may not like my product. He may come back to me with many, many issues. Don't start fighting with that. Don't start arguing. No, this, that, everything. Listen to them, because ultimately, who help you growing in business? Your customers help you growing in business. Okay. So therefore, don't worry about competition. Think about yourself that I am competent. I will compete with others and I will be different. Okay. So design your strategies and your plans. I can tell you, because since you have talked about the competition, the Karsan Bhai Patel, the Nirma man, detergent man, Nirma powder is a household name now. When he wanted to become, entrepreneur, and the 1,000 rupees detergent powder, many of his friends, they said that, come on, Karsan Bhai, what you are doing? Because at that time, Hindustan Lever, Surf, 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 Hindustan Lever, okay, Lever Brothers. That was a shark, detergent shark. 98% of the market share was, of the Hindustan Levers. Because Surf was the brand name. So they say that you are entering into a competition with such a huge shark, they will eat you away. Don't enter into. He said that, no, I have confidence. I know that how to reach out to my customers. I know what way my product will be different. I know what way my product will be affordable. When he started selling his product, it was just 3 rupees a kg. 3 rupees a kg, whereas Surf was at that time 20 rupees a kg. Okay. So think about what innovations you are bringing to reduce the cost and reaching out to the society, community, the segment which is not yet there. Okay. So don't worry about that. Okay, sir. Ji. Naturally, see, like there are the market surveys, market assessments, pre-feasibility studies, like where we go around, design specific questionnaires, ask certain questions to the, see, like assessing market need for one product will not remain same for all kind of industry sectors and all products. So that market assessment, see, like the MBA students, market survey, market assessment, pre-feasibility report are very common, like how to assess the market before getting into the business. So the best is your background is what, technology, engineering, or what? Okay. So please take advice of your faculty, commerce background, management, the MBA. They help you how to design the customized market survey questionnaire, for your product is concerned, and that really help you, coming to the conclusion that if you do your market assessment right way, religiously, you yourself will decide that whether you should invest in this sector or not? So that will help.
Thank you, sir.
Right?
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
That's it for the questions, guys. I know you guys are hungry, but I just need your attention for like few more minutes. We'll wrap it up.
Thank you.
Thank you for the valuable insights, sir. It was very useful. And I know you all are excited with this session. I would like to call upon Dr. Saurabh Mondal, Assistant Professor, Mechanical Engineering, to give vote of thanks.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope that this was a very inspirational program for all of you. So, related to this program, so ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and esteemed faculty members and attendees, as the member of IIC, I extend my sincere thanks to all of you for making this program a success. And I want to express our deepest gratitude to our distinguished guest, Professor Sri Sareen, for his profound insights and mentorship, which have greatly, I believe, enhanced our event. Also related to this, in terms of entrepreneurship, risk, I'm sure all the faculties here will also acknowledge that risk is your friend. So do you have a passion to do something new or to try something new, which involves maybe a bit of risk, but at the end can transform into something extremely like a thing that can be easily serviced or can bring a change in the market. So that is what we always focus on. So in that moment, when we try to come up with some solutions, it's just not a solution. It's not theory. It has to be something that is practical. So in that sense, I'm sure that today's event has highlighted the necessity of taking risk. क्या हम रिस्क को अब एक गिफ्ट समझ सकते हैं? An opportunity is okay, but can we consider risk as a gift? If yes, then entrepreneurship is definitely for you. And with that, I would like to thank firstly Dr. Prakash for initiating such a wonderful event. He single-handedly spearheaded the entire IIC members and also motivated us to take care of this tremendous, exciting and innovative challenge to train students for startups. Also, our sincere thanks to the leadership team, Mr. Chebbi, Dr. Shan, who has initiated this program and was there from the beginning of this course. And also to our members of IIC, Dr. Sasmita, Dr. Mohit, Dr. Judson, and also the various members of the team who spearheaded and supported us. And the last but not the least, if you have any idea, be it a very small one, but it has the potential to make a change in the society for the betterment, or you can come up with something that changes the lifestyle of people maybe, or a change that can be beneficial to millions of people worldwide, do contact us. You can reach Dr. Prakash at the admin's office. It's the second room on the right, just beside the office of Dr. Shan. And you can come and discuss with him anytime. Also, there's Dr. Mohit Hemant Kumar, Assistant Professor in Mechanical Engineering Department. You can also discuss with him any ideas, be it small or large. If you have the thirst to come up with something new, please contact us. We are here to help you. So I will just announce the contact details for Prakash sir. He's our Dean Research. You can reach him by this number. You can note it down. It's 63740 63740 84881 63740 84881. I hope everybody got that. And also the number of Dr. Mohit, 96774 265 26571. 26571. I'll just repeat that. For Dr. Prakash, it's 63740 84881. And for Dr. Mohit, 96774 26571. And last but not the least, I would like to also thank the staff and also the student members who have made this program possible. Thank you very much, everybody, and thank you for making this program a success. Thank you.